Imagine a man who found enlightenment in the darkest of places, a tiny prison cell. This is the story of St. John of the Cross, a 16th century mystic whose profound spiritual insights continue to inspire millions today. A man who turned his darkest moment into humanity's brightest light. Join us as we delve into the extraordinary life of this reformer, poet, and doctor of the Church, whose journey through adversity led to some of Christianity's most profound teachings. What if your moment of greatest suffering became your greatest breakthrough? How does a poor, imprisoned monk become one of the most profound spiritual writers in history? Born Juan de Yepes Alvarez in 1542 near Avila, Spain, John's early life was a testament to human resilience. Poverty was his constant companion, yet an unquenchable spirit burned within him. Against all odds, he secured an education at a Jesuit college, mastering humanities, rhetoric, and classical languages, a beacon of hope rising from a backdrop of hardship. At just 21, John heard a call that would reshape not just his life, but the spiritual landscape of Christianity. The Carmelite Order beckoned, promising a path of profound transformation. In 1567, destiny intervened in the form of Teresa of Avila, a charismatic nun whose vision would set the religious world ablaze. Their meeting was more than chance. It was a divine alignment of two revolutionary spirits determined to reform the Carmelite Order. Together, they embarked on a journey that would challenge centuries of spiritual tradition. In 1568, John founded the first monastery of the Descalced, which means barefoot. Carmelites in Duruelo, symbolically shedding not just shoes, but every worldly attachment. But revolution comes at a price. In 1577, John's own brothers in the Carmelite Order turned against him. Imprisoned in a tiny, suffocating cell, he faced what would break most men. Yet, in this darkness, something miraculous happened. For 9 excruciating months, John was confined to a space barely larger than a closet. No light, minimal food, constant humiliation. But within those walls, something extraordinary was birthing, some of the most profound spiritual insights in human history. From this crucible emerged works that would transform spiritual understanding. St. John of the Cross is renowned for his mystical writings, which include the Ascent of Mount Carmel, the Dark Night of the Soul, the Spiritual Canticle, the Living Flame of Love. These weren't just books. They were maps of the soul's most intimate journey, guiding seekers through spiritual landscapes few had dared to explore. John taught that to reach union with God, one must detach from all worldly desires. He described the spiritual journey as passing through a dark night, where one feels abandoned by God, but is actually being purified. John emphasized that love is the measure by which we will be judged in the end. St. John of the Cross, along with St. Teresa of Avila, is considered a founder of the Descalced Carmelite Order. His teachings on contemplative prayer and the mystical life have profoundly influenced Carmelite spirituality and continue to guide Carmelite monks and nuns today. When John died on December 14, 1591, his last words echoed his lifelong journey. "Today I'm going to sing the office in heaven." He was more than a monk. He was a spiritual revolutionary, beatified in 1675, canonized in 1726, and declared a doctor of the Church in 1926. John's impact stretched far beyond his lifetime. His message resonates across cultures. True transformation often emerges from our most challenging moments. St. John of the Cross invites us to see beyond our immediate suffering. He whispers across centuries, "Your darkest moment might be the birthplace of your most profound wisdom." His insights into the human soul's longing for the divine and the transformative power of love continue to resonate with people across cultures and centuries. As we reflect on the life of St. John of the Cross, we're reminded that often our greatest growth occurs in moments of darkness and challenge. His journey from a poor boy in Castile to a revered mystic and doctor of the Church inspires us to seek deeper meaning in our own lives, always striving, as he wrote, to preserve your heart in peace amidst life's trials. As we end, ask yourself, What light might be waiting to emerge from your own darkness?